sure. Let's see how this, that and t'other jumps the first. At Cheltenham, he didn't do it too well. He's popped over it quite nicely, and they're all over the first safely. Venotri well back in second last position and held up. Emperor's Guest going on here from in second. Palua on the inside, followed by Mr. McGoldrick, and this, that and t'other up on the outside in the red and white. Just anxious to go a bit faster from Bonus Bridge as they come now to the first in the straight, which is a plain fence. The first 5 jump it well. No Shenanigans back in the field. Ryder's lost his cap. Then Kelkamome on the outside from Well Chief, who's in a white cap on the inside. Venotri is well back as they come to the first ditch. And they're getting over it in the lead here. Emperor's Guest just showing the way. Nev Brown losing touch with the field, about 8 or 10 lengths behind the second last horse. Good races. They come up towards the fourth, which is the one in front of the stands, and getting through on the inside Palua to join Emperor's Guest, and Mr. McGoldrick making a line of 3 on the near side. Half a length away then is Bonus Bridge. A length and a half further back is this, that and t'other. A gap then of 6 or 8 lengths to No Shenanigans, followed then on the outside by Kelkamome. Further back is Well Chief, 4 or 5 lengths to Venotri, and 8 or 10 to Nev Brown, who's losing touch. Out of the straight now, very sharp left-hander as they head towards the back, and the leader here on the inside, Emperor's Guest, by 2 lengths to Mr. McGoldrick. A half length away on the inside is Bonus Bridge. On the outer next is this, that and t'other, who seems to be going pretty well at this stage of the race. 2 lengths away then Palua. 4 or 5 lengths further back in the field as they go to the fifth is Well Chief, just passing No Shenanigans in air there. Further back is Venotri from Kelkamome, and forget Nev Brown as they continue their journey down the far side of the course. And coming to the sixth, Emperor's Guest on the near side from Mr. McGoldrick. They jump it well from this, that and t'other, who's grabbed hold of the bridle now and is starting to loom up as a big danger. In behind them as they come to the second ditch is Bonus Bridge. As they jump that one, the first 4 jumping it well. They're clear then of Palua, then Venotri from Well Chief, and No Shenanigans is well back in the field. Continuing their journey to the 8th, and Mr. McGoldrick with ears pricked jumped that well, but this, that and t'other sticking with him in second. Bonus Bridge is scrubbed hard, followed by Emperor's Guest, who's now starting to feel the pinch a bit, although coming back again on the inside now as they bunch up around that turn and race to the cross fence. A gap in the field then to Palua from Well Chief, who's spotting the leader about 8 lengths start. Further back Venotri about 4 behind him. Coming to 4 out. This, that and t'other, hard ridden, but Mr. McGoldrick going well. It's Mr. McGoldrick the leader from this, that and t'other, being pushed along now. Then in third is Bonus Bridge. They've drawn away 4 or 5 lengths now to Emperor's Guest. Well Chief, McCoy riding ultra confidently on this. He hasn't moved a muscle and it's cruising into fourth, but still 6 lengths off the pace at the third last. The leader absolutely fluid, but Mr. McGoldrick jumping well out in front. 2 or 3 in front now of Bonus Bridge and this, that and t'other. Then 3 away is Well Chief, now called on for an effort at the open ditch. He's asked for a big one and immediately he comes into the race. 1 left to jump. Mr. McGoldrick the far side. Here's Well Chief being produced now on the near side. The one with the white face looms up, grabs the lead now with 1 to jump. This, that and others all out, can't find much more as they've got 1 left to jump now, and Well Chief about 4 in front, draws towards it, jumps it well, lands 2 or 3 in front of this, that and t'other, and the Arkle winner, Well Chief, very confidently ridden by Tony McCoy, comes up to the line to win this in good style. Well Chief by 4 or 5 lengths. In second then is this, that and t'other. Third is Mr. McGoldrick. A gap then to Bonus Bridge, followed by Emperor's Guest, and behind them is Palua. A gap to Venotri, who never got into it, from No Shenanigans, and last on the outside Kelkamome. Nev Brown pulled up. Well Chief though, that was an ultra confident ride from the man who'll be wearing these colours later today in the big one, the Grand National. He'll be riding Duranson for David Johnson and also for trainer Martin Pipe. And that is the exact combination that have won this Martel Cognac Magull Novices Chase, with number 10 Well Chief. Second is number 8, This, That and T'other, owned by C.G. Roach, trained by Paul Nichols and ridden by Joe Tizard. And third is number 4, Mr. McGoldrick, owned by Richard Longley, trained by Sue Smith and ridden by Dominic Ellsworth. Fourth is